Hi, this is Ken Lau. Yesterday I had another Asia Amazing Excel coaching sessions with a company that has managing the Asia Pacific manufacturing capacity. So when you talk about Asia, Malaysia does managing a lot of APEX operations. So now, in this company that has a list of vendors and a lot of buyers, so I mean a lot, huge, yeah, it's so huge. I can't disclose the amount, but it's huge. So uh, the students actually ask for help, and that's what I. And then she spends some time with me explaining why it's a thing, so on. So uh, um, and then I thought, is this what you want? This is what you want. So I kind of figured out that okay, actually they want something that I always cover in my level 3. The level 3 is actually about splitting this data into a different mobile and then email to the respective vendors. So as you can see that this is basically the main file. So my student has already gone through my Power Query level 1 and level 1 and also level 2 courses. Okay, so they already gone through that. So you see, after that you do these things. So we thought that after that usually is that people will do a pivot table. Okay, a pivot table, and after that we thought that the job is done. But some of the company, especially APAC company, right, they will not do just this. The reason is that a pivot table is still half cooked, okay, because ultimately the report has to be by filter, and after filter, so each of the they will separate it to a different vendor, and from the different vendors there, it's not just stop there. It's actually you need to break apart it to a individual vendors and pass it to them. You can put it into a cloud, um, or you can email to them, either way. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good way. So if but I don't think vendor can. Some airback company will not allow that to happen. So I think email is still the best option for them. So yeah, so this is exactly what I do. So my student takes 2 weeks. Well, it takes 2 weeks because I mean, really 2 weeks. Yeah, because Saturday and Sunday is still figuring out how to do that, how to do that. Finally, she gave up. I mean, after 2 weeks, right? And not only give up is because that there's the management, the buyers group is going to have a strategic meeting, so planning meeting. So they need this thing to be there, right? So the internal force is there. So, but thank God, times and chance happen to them all. So you see that in the in company, I mean, in workplace, you if you can't solve a problem that and you have tried, you have give your best, right? I salute my students, right? She spent 2 weeks to solve this, and I spent 30 minutes. But the thing is that my skill has no use, and her struggle is also is necessary. If if she didn't told me that she takes 2 weeks time or 1 week, right? Then I say okay, go try again few more time. Yeah. I wanted to try. I want to struggle because everyone also struggle from somewhere. So I've been struggling for 14 years. And I'm able to solve it in 30 minutes because I've struggled for many other projects in the past. Yeah, I struggle for to come out tools that takes 3 months. I don't know, 3 days to I reduce the job from 3 days to few minutes for a pharmacy company that has over 400 stores in Malaysia. Oh no, in Southeast Asia. Yeah, so um, and also solve in that struggling, I developed the tools for that. I compiled it and put it into a training manual. Okay, because I'm a trainer, so and then I also have other tools. Okay, so I'm able to solve it because I have create tools for me to help myself to solve those consulting work, and I use it again and again. And in fact, I told my students who go to for my level one Excel VBA course, right? I say it's like, what? You gotta have this, and I always told them this. You know what? Whether you earn 1,000 consulting work or 20,000 consulting work, 50,000 consulting work, right? You still need to depends on this level one booklets and level two booklets. Yeah. So they might think of I'm just kidding, but I just showed them yesterday right in front of my students who go come from my power query level one, two, and they're going to get the level three or so. And I told them that uh, this is a master class. It has 3 level, and we need to know what is all this recording. It's important, but if this is recording, it's not enough. So we go through many things. So there's like all this seems like very simple, like no use, right? The thing is that when it combine all, you get a better idea. I first go with copy a worksheet from one worksheet to another. It is the same workbook. But if you see that level 3, we don't just copy and put into the same workbook. It's actually copy and go to a new workbook. So if you want to do something like that, then you need to have different knowledge that is covered in. So in level 1, we talk about copy and paste to a different range and different workbook. But as we go through into level 2, we have all these things. And when it comes to level 3, we want to work with the workbooks, how to copy to a new workbook. This will also still depends on level 1. Without level 1, you can go to level 3. Impossible. So, um, so how's the how's what is it? What does it mean? Okay, let me just show you what it means. Yeah. So you need a level one. Well, solving a level 3 questions, and I need to know the level one's knowledge. So let's just go over here. Okay, let's see here. So this is a file, assuming that's already done, and then now I'm just going to my. So it's right here. This is the file. And the job for this is that you need to put in a new file, a new code. So this code actually will do a filtering, and then this data will be very different. And then you can just click this button and look at that. It's just done, and that is another file. Now I just put in another one, and assuming that this data will now filter, and then it will go to another. Just click one button, and then that's it. it's done. The file is there, and the file name is 12345. Look at that, 12345. So that is the demo to you, that what it means that here. Okay, but what I didn't demo to you is that it's given a list of vendor code, and then it will generate based on that vendor code and go to a different workbook. And then we can also automate it. From here, we can just based on the list, the same list, email to them one by one. So that job is also not needed anymore. You can just do it very fast. Yeah, and that is also covered in email 3. So sometimes you might want to read a file, you need to equip yourself with all these tools, and whether you want to use it or don't, you don't know. You really don't know. Just my I equip myself first, so that when coaching session is there, consulting session is there, so I know how to solve it. So let's look at what the code looks like. Yeah, so the code looks like this only. The buttons actually connected to this macro, and this macro will have only these few lines of code. Now these few lines of code, um, I can charge a few thousand. Yeah, so but I give it free for my students. Yeah, I mean, I respect my students 2 weeks time to solve it, and also it's my existing clients, and so I want to add value, right? When you do something that no other people do, you put yourself into a different position or different level. This is always the case. And then I also have these tools, and you can see that, well, if I want to know what's a workbox, how to get a workflow, I can easily refer it by here. See that? I can how to save, how to close it. See that here? So if you like this thing, also can. If you don't like, you can also have this thing, and I'll talk about this. So I talk about this all in my level 3, which is now watching. Yeah, and this is an actual case study happens, and again, one more time, just like my other students, they're very happy. They say this one learns power query, very happy. This one learns she don't want to learn any macro, but still she's very happy, because in some cases people want to learn macro, some people don't want to learn. It is all pure choice. Nothing wrong. It's just that as long as you know how to solve a problem, uh, if it's beyond your capacity, just like if I want to know how to solve some Python problem, and I'm getting old, so uh, I won't go to learn it anymore. It's just too much for me. I just need to focus on my domain area, and then I engage consultant to help me. So for her, she engaged my consultant for this. She learned, the whole group learned how to use Power Query. Power Query is relatively easier uh, than macro. Having said that, Power Power Query cannot solve a certain issue, such as this one here. They cannot solve this one to here, to different workbook, and then email them. Power Query cannot. So I don't know what other tools can. For me now, I can reduce that job from impossible to possible, and in just one click, it's all done, right? It's just one click. After that, finish the things. I can just say that, add one more line there, message box there, done. Great job. Perhaps you want to do that. Okay, so now I just added this thing. So what does that mean? Okay, let's see here. Very important is that if you run some code here, and you keep running based on that vendor list. Now we click on this button. Okay, this is the one. This is here. Okay, let me just show you one more time. Let's just put a 9. Okay, and I just click on this button, and that's it. it tells the users that your operation is already completed, done, great job, and and then while it's running, you go for a coffee or tea, and then when you finish, you see the button here, done. Well, you see it's done. So all this is automation. Automation takes is industry 4.0, and it's already there. It's just that people not aware of it, or people aware of it, but it's still a time to learn. Okay, so whoever learn that skill has an advantage, and you need to. If you think that your job like this, in future you want to do this, then do contact me. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless Asia. I thank Jesus for giving me a bleeding share.